Hey guys, welcome to Viscera Cleanup Detail. Remember when this game like popped off pretty freaking hot? I think I'm gonna do a new video series where we're gonna end up not cleaning, mind you, but playing games that kind of died off and seeing if they're still noteworthy. Looks like I've done some a while ago. We'll do cleanup. We'll go from top down. I think so. I think that'll work out. Let's get to cleaning. Let's see what we got. My name is Janitor. Man, I was made for this job. Junior Executive Janitor. The company's got an easy assignment lined up for you here in this sector. Mutated vegetation. The focus of the facility that was being studied and biologically engineered in the Athena station has escaped and wrought havoc upon the facility. You are to conduct yourself hastily and within company protocols, as per your contract. Operations must be resumed within the facility as soon as possible, so you are to be thorough and professional, or prepare to face the full extent of corporate's legal department. Alright. Oh gosh, the sensitivity's so high. Ah. Okay, so the purpose of this game was to clean up, and I remember it popped off pretty hard. But I wanted to make the series basically for games that didn't have any updates or they had issues coming out. Some games, mind you, I can't play, but this is to bring to light some games that people never really played that much, that I kind of adored, this game being one of them. I didn't really speed run anything, but man, was it just a fun game, especially with friends. Oh, this is like a name tape. Well, Gideon, I hope you learned your lesson. I don't know. Okay, there's green blood, normal blood. So, for physical parts, you throw them in the furnace. Yeah, and then you get buckets to be able to clean up the blood. So first of all, I think the best idea would be to clean out that. Get everybody's stuff in here. All their gabobs and gabools and insides and outsides and whatever you have you. Every day it's the same. More teeth, more teeth. I didn't take this assignment just so I could make a mutated alien plant species. Had hoped to make a new exotic forms, but recreational bonsai Cephalus fraxus. But all I seem to get funding for is more dangerous plant life, each one more deadly than the next. I'm putting in a petition to get reassigned. Maybe I could get my old job back working with radioactive Brussels sprouts. It was safer than this poop. Alright. Yeah, your blood tracks, by the way, so you gotta watch out when you're stepping around. If you're looking for just like a fun game, this one's it to do. I'm thinking next video is gonna be, what is it, Airmen? That game was not talked about as far as I know. I have had it on my Steam for a long time, but I don't know. I didn't really have the gusto for it, but I think I'm gonna make a video about it just so that we can have it in there. But yeah, along the lines of people who did this, there was the crew of like, I think Fitz and them, and then Equals3 did a video on it. If you guys remember him, he kinda, I still love him. He raised me in a way, made me want to do YouTube, but I'm not as charismatic as a lot of people, as you can guess. Hey, I just said shovel. Am I really a janitor? Or am I just here to... Anyway. I think it's more so a cleanup. Like I'm not really a janitor. He's just here. We're throwing everything away, don't worry, everybody, before you get upset. Alright. I might speed this up. I think this is a blood tracker, actually. Give me a second. Yeah. Wait, what did that say? I don't know what the half of that stuff says. I get it, my objectives. I've seen them before. Cleaning up a body, yeah, getting through the motions. Gonna have a good time. Unlike these people. They didn't make that in time. Damn. Being a janitor is hard work. Okay, there's another. Is there like a scroll wheel or? Our research has been going well. I now believe we can successfully isolate the plant life from its soil, and they will naturally walk until they find some on their own. That's a terrible idea. After just reading the other one where everybody's trying to kill them, or dangerous ones, I don't think this is a great idea. It is my It is my hope that we'll be able to market sentient plants as a user-friendly alternative to traditional potting. With our plants, people won't need to care for them as plants will care for themselves. We may even be able to market the little fellas as family companions. The Braxis Botanicus mutalis, for example, is particularly frisky and sociable. There's some really weird crap going down, but I'm not allowed in Section 5. But whatever's going on in there, it's finding its way out. It's morning. Wait, this morning, while doing my rounds, I discovered some freakish walking plant thing. I was shocked at first, but then I tried to get a closer look. Dang thing nearly tore my freaking arm off. I thought I'd better kill the guy and hide the evidence. If they know I know, they'll probably plant me. So are the plants humans? Like, are you turning people into plants people? Or what? What's going on here? I don't know. Not a lot of context, but I am just a janitor, so not really too discerned with the facts. You know? This is just my job. Just sitting here. Cleaning up the hooliganized mess. Okay. Body part. 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 Mr. Seymour Butts. Oh. I've been asked to evaluate the ongoing operations of the botanical projects once again. I hate coming down here. The place stinks of potting soil and radioactive waste matter. I never liked plants anyways. Although, I'm not sure if I can call the specimens I've seen plants. So far, progress is acceptable, but I'm going to recommend additional security for sure. Where did it go then? So far progress is acceptable, but I'm going to work with additional security for sure. Not once, but thrice I was nibbled on by aggressive plant species while examining the facility. Cool. Oh man. You think my character has a security clearance to be doing this even? Like, I feel like he would not. Because he's a janitor. Unless he does. He just has the highest security clearance imaginable. He's the janitor. I don't need that. Which one's this one? Did we already read this one? Man, working in this place is really weird. Each day is a different camera goes down because some good-for-nothing fungus eats through the wires. When it's not fungus, it's walking plants with teeth. I'm not even sure what I'm guarding. It's not like I'm allowed to put these plants out to seed. If you catch my drift. Management, as well as the scientists, keep asking me to just leave the freaky things alone. They've already got all the security they could ever need, if you ask me. Alright. That guy did not like his job, I would suppose. I like mine. This is fun. Start going ham. need time to disappear. I guess. Please disintegrate. We have a lot to do. Oh my god. Let's see if we can angle this in. There we go. There we go. We might have to wait on that. There we go. Okay, that's in there. Oof. Oh, that's sketchy. There we go. Oh. Bro. Oh, this is gonna be frustrating, I can already tell. I'm gonna be losing my mind by the end of this. What a good life. Sit here, mop. I swears it, but I don't know how. Every time I go to refresh my map, I'm an idiot and press the wrong button. There we go. Okay, I need to stop doing it at the head of it. That's the problem. Oh, those are giblets. There we go. Do I think I'm gonna 100% this room? Probably not. If my wife has anything to say, it is... If my wife knows any of my cleaning abilities, she's gonna say no. But, as all men do, I'm gonna try my best. And that's all we can ask for, right? You guys ever, like, hate that a game gets, like, shut off? Like, you guys play multiplayer games and then, like, you have, like, your favorite one that you play constantly and it just gets turned off? Or, like, just becomes unbearable to play. Like, I don't know, hackers or something else is in the way. And all you want to do is just play your favorite game. You guys ever have that? I have that a lot. There's games like this. I mean, this game never really, I don't know, it was multiplayer, but not to the sense of like a, like, shooter or something, you know? So, I don't know. You know, a lot of my games, though, are like, there's like a few games that I got into when they just came out, was super happy, and then it got flooded with sweaty people, and I ended up not enjoying it at all anymore, and it makes me sad. Like, I used to play PlanetSide 2, almost like right when it came out. I played it so much, and then people were like, oh hey, here's a meta gun, and then people became sweats, and then it became like pay to win, and you could like just buy new guns and new, like, crazy stuff that just overpowers everything else. And some guns you can't even buy, like, normally, you know? Like, you can't even buy, you can't even buy some of the guns, like, just like the credits you earn in the game. And that's the kind of stuff I don't like. Monetization is fine with me. Like, you know, skins, whatever. I don't think all skins should be, like, you should have to buy. I think it should be delved down to, like, I don't know, something else. But, you know, like, you just end up with, people who will just pay their way through the game if you end up like that. And then you lose a huge portion of your player base. Yeah, you're making some money. Like, not a lot mentally, though. Like, it's not cost effective when your only players are people with money. And, like, yeah, they'll buy stuff, but it only lasts so long when the people that they're dominating are not there anymore. Because they don't want to play the game anymore. And I mean, I love that game. It's a fun, beautiful game. It's kind of dated now, I would say, in terms of graphics. But it was okay while it lasted, you know? Like, I don't know. Not my forte to sweat on an FPS as much as I want to. But, you know, there's another game that I used to play a lot that, I don't know. Like, Call of Duty. I used to play Call of Duty quite a bit. Now I will recreationally play, like, Modern Warfare Zombies, if you guys, like, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, but the whole reason I like it is that nobody's playing it, because I'm not sitting there getting my cheeks clapped by some 12-year-old kid. It's like people who play Warzone, like, are you really having fun with all that anger you have now? I don't know. Sometimes it's good to just sit down and relax with a game that you can just, like, pop on and play with somebody. Me and my wife, we play Star Citizen quite a bit. Not that it's relaxing at all, in any sense of the word, but it's pretty good. If you guys want to see a video on me and my wife playing Star Citizen and teaching her how to fly a spaceship, because that game is crazy with that, let me know. I'll bring her on. I would like it if games like simulator kind of games, Star Citizen, all that, where they have like this whole plethora of things you can do, had menial tasks. And I don't mean like, let me just constantly be cleaning and doing all this other stuff on a ship or whatever, but like, you know, like, like, I can make money doing janitorial services. This would be awesome. Like, to get a head start in a video game, you have to start from somewhere kind of thing. And I don't mean like, if you're playing Call of Duty, you're starting out at the recruiter's office, about to get your pee-pee lied to. I was about to say slapped, but that doesn't make any sense. But, who knows? Maybe there'll be a game out there where menial tasks are a way to start out. And I mean, in Star Citizen you can do cargo and stuff like that. That's why I kind of enjoy it, I feel like. Just because it's a game of the people. And people are like, it's a scam. I don't think it's a scam. You're really getting what they say. And what they have now is actually quite impressive in my opinion. You know? You're able to fly your ship wherever you want. You're able to make your money. You're able to do this, do that. Genuinely, being able to do a multitude of things that aren't just like, oh, slaughter, kill, slaughter. It's kind of nice, you know? It's a break from the repetition of games that have been coming out where nobody knows what to do. So there's a battle royale, like, you know, it's all in the player base on what's going on, and I enjoy it. Yeah, your computer needs to be able to run it, but, you know, nothing but and if you think about that, they weren't the ones that said, get a better computer when Star Citizen came out, you know? And everybody who were able to play that game and not able to play that game were upset by that game, so I would say that's a win-win, in my opinion. I mean, there's better losses. Pyrrhic victory, how about we'll call it that? Where, Pyrrhic? Is it Pyrrhic or Pyrrhic? I don't know. I've only read the word, never heard it. But, who knows? Maybe out there somewhere there'll be a game that you can play where it's just, like, once Star Citizen gets complete, maybe, gets out of alpha, I don't know if it ever will, guys. I'm not gonna lie. One of the most grossing games in the world, and you're buying ships, like, genuinely. And, to the credit of them, I played it when you could not even think of having, being able to buy ships. No, I played Call of Duty Cold War, or not Call of Duty Cold War, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 when it came out. Oh boy, did I not like that. And I don't mean like, oh, like the game was bad. Like the running, the Omni movement, all that, great time. What I didn't like is the guns. And people are gonna be like, ah, how could you not like the guns? You know, they're pretty good. It's because I am a gun autist, sadly to say, and that annoys me. It annoys me when every gun has to be some prototype that was never used ever in combat, and that everything has to be, like, just special in some way. Oh, there's a AK-74U that was bullpup. Let's throw it in here because it's the Cold War. No, you don't have to. And I get it, they do have regular guns, like just the AK, which is fine. You can keep that. That's what you should keep because it's the Cold War. But you should have guns like the AK-74U. You should have guns that, like, make sense, even. If I can recall, the game takes place in the 90s, and there's no, like, G36C in it. There's not anything, like, you know? There's so many things you could put into the game, and I understand copyright issues and all that, and trademarks, and you don't want to get your hands dirty trying to sneak past a few of the... Oh, there's more giblets. You don't want to get your hands dirty trying to sneak past, like, the whole legal system, which is fine, but you can make... They've already done it, MP5 and all, which is funny, because HK in the gun world is one of the worst at their trademark. And I know they are. But the MP5 is such an iconic gun in the Call of Duty series, they had to throw it in and call it, I can't remember, the C5 or something like that. Either way, like, there's so much stuff they could have done better. There's so much stuff. I'm so glad that they added the FAL. I will say, the FAL, amazing gun. Or I guess it's the SA-58 by that time. But still, like, they could have done so much more with the game. Same thing with a lot of other games. Like, you don't need to be special. And quit trying to be special. You know? And I don't think it's gonna work out to their best knowledge. And I know that they mean well, but they stopped being gun people after Vanguard. Like, Cold War is where they stopped being so nice with the guns, and they made sense, and I think the only issue I had was the AK-74U was labeled as a SMG. It's not, it's a carbine, but that's fine. As you can tell, my hobby is basically video games and work. I just work all the time, so I end up with issues. I end up with this issue where I'm just screaming into the void playing a video game. I did try to make a video a bit ago, so I wasn't trying to leave you guys out to dry. I was just moving. I just bought a house. We have a kid, so, well, I have many a kid now, but it's all differentiated now. So I'm able to have the time to do this, which is nice, and I have the space to do this, which is also nice. So hopefully I'll be able to upload more videos soon if you guys would like. I'm just tracking blood back and forth. Should probably stop doing that. Alright, we got a name tape up here. Did I get everything up here? I should have. Of course while I'm up here. Okay, make sure all the footsteps are cleaned off. So many tools, so little time. There we go. Now, let me test my theory. these. We got rid of those. Where did these shells come from? Oh my god, am I that cattywampus here? We need to check all of these. Let's make sure that these are all done beforehand. Because there's gonna be like a trash. Yeah, I knew it. There's gonna be trash in each one. 1, 2. Alright. Let's get to my hands. There we go. Here. We'll get up there. Just give me a second. Just want to make sure that we got everything up in these areas. Yep. Alright. Jammed. How's it jammed? Just adding more. Alright. Well, I feel like we are done. We will see how we did. Yeah? Oh wait, isn't there... Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it. This is good. Okay. Please fill in accurately a mission. Please take the box that describes the severity. That is moderate. Oh. It is moderate. Work method. Please describe your work method for completing the job. What was your work style? With jazz. Efficiency. Please take the box to measure how efficient you were. I'd say I was even. Wastefully. Catastrophically incompetent. Incident particulars. Please tick the boxes that best describe the particulars of the whole incident. Failure to answer truthfully is punishable by law. Deadly fauna. Homicide. Corruption, I guess. Guns. That's about it. Any relevant info you wish to report. Describe the day's work and any major incidents. Your thoughts about the job and or company. I love it here. Please enter the number of alien entities presumed dead on site. Syria, please enter. Fuck. Probably about 20, maybe? The number of bullet holes found on site. Fuck, I should have counted. 12. Please indicate the estimated number. Items considerate. Can I do? No, I can't do it. Like, probably 100? Peer report. If applicable, union report. Please enter union identification so we can add you to our list so we know who to negotiate with the course. 6969. Please fill any relevant information. He was. They were all dismembered. Oh god, there's so much fucking paperwork. Fuck off. We did it. Exceptional! Woo! Woo! We did it! Status Employee of the Month. After gazing at the hideous mess before you, you chuckled to yourself and set to work. Whistling crudely, you breezed through the facility's many problems, stacking objects on the chorus of your big banger. The work was quickly done. That was a fine job, and what a fine job it was. After you made your way past some of your as yet unaware colleagues, you congratulated yourself and waited for the company's official inspection with bated breath. Alright. We did it. Okay. That took me an hour and 37 minutes to do. Alright, well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm if you guys do. And if you want to see more of this, please let me know. We'll 100% another map. Or we'll continue doing random games until one of them comes to fruition that we enjoy. I love this game. I love this game. I was having a good time with this game. I feel like previously I was just making a mess everywhere. But we'll see. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much.